Let me change the view. Why is it not showing me?
It's not showing you?
There we go. Okay.
Okay, are we?
I fixed it. Okay.
Hey, YouTubers. Raven here.
Starfire.
And today we'll be talking about the previous episode of The Flash.
Season 9, episode 8, Partners in Time.
Yes. It was a pretty decent episode.
It was.
Yeah. I don't know, like, it zoomed in the beginning on that plaque, and I thought it had more significance than just the date that they were gonna be stuck on. Like, oh, I legit thought it would have more significance than that. I thought there was a name on it that was important. I thought that the writing on it was important. Nah, it's just the damn stamp of approval. Like, aggravating. I rewound it and paused it to read the thing, and it wasn't even important.
Yeah. You paused it to read what?
The plaque that it focused on at the beginning after she stole the clock. Or not the clock.
Yeah.
She stole the scepter.
I missed that. Well, I think I saw that, but I didn't
important. Like, the only thing important that it had on there was the date that she traveled back to. The entire episode took place on April 5th, 2023.
Which was the date that the episode aired, actually.
That's cool. I wasn't paying attention to dates. IRL.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah.
I thought that the episode overall was fair. I don't know. I felt like I felt like there was a missed opportunity with, like, their outfits. Like, what if the dude dressed in the red coat? You know? Like, what if he ended up talking like a red coat? You know? And what if the dude dressed up as Shakespeare ended up speaking Shakespearean? Like, you know, what if Flash could only speak the way that Star Trek speaks? Because that is not a Star Wars outfit. Good lord. I love that she tried, but that was not Star Wars. Like, the way it cut right here, the badge on it. Like, I know that the badge was the lightning for the Flash, but the color scheme was slightly
I know. I
off
liked that the uniform, like his Flash. I like that the Flash suit looked different. That was cool.
Yeah. But, like, I wish they would have done more to, like, you know, outfits. Like, isn't the outfit that she was wearing, isn't that an outfit that you would have caught, like, Whoopi Goldberg's character in? Or something?
Guinan?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of similar to that a little, but she has the big hat that she wears too, so.
Right. But I mean, like, they did a lot with
the rest
hair,
of it was
so similar. Like, I think they kind of went for her hair, kind of, you know, so.
Costumes with the like gold necklace that she had on, that was very like African, so it's a way anyway, and so that to me felt more like that. But I do see what you're saying about Guinan too. She just had like a plain like like robe type thing, and then she
Yeah.
had like the big hat. So
Hmm.
it's kind of similar, but not really.
Right. Just like the Flash's outfit was kind of similar, but not really. Like the color scheme was off. Like the the maroon was darker than what I've seen on Star Trek.
Yeah.
And the black, like how it stopped right there, that was a little too high up,
Mhm.
but because it usually stopped like what, mid chest or something. Um, but I mean, so like the outfits were close approximations to that. So I don't know, like, but then the other outfits were realistic. There was realism in the other outfits, like past,
Mhm.
you know. So I don't know. Maybe they're saying that those are the outfits of the future space travelers
Maybe.
and whatever, like in the time zone that he was trying to get to, like 21, 23 or something like that, right? 21,
Yeah.
23, 21, 32, whatever.
21, 23.
Yeah. Um. So like it's a possibility. Um. But yeah, and her mask, like I even forgot the name of like her villain name. Like it was so inconsequential to me.
Mhm.
And like I knew who it was from the beginning, which was boring. Like she didn't know what a breaker box was. I was like, it's her. Like, ooh. Like the electrician doesn't know what the breaker box is. I wonder who the imposter is. Like
Yeah.
like it
At
is
first, I thought that
fun
it was that guy who
sometimes.
disappeared and became a statue, but then it turned out that it was that other woman that was the
Mm.
one. Um,
Sometimes it's fun to follow along and see the heroes figure out who it is, even though but it didn't feel that way for me. Like, I knew that the second they said that one of them was the thief, I'm like, oh, it's that Asian chick. Not being racist, it's just I didn't know her name.
I didn't know her name either.
So I was just like, oh, it's that one. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, she didn't know what a breaker box was. That was her job to know what a breaker
Can we
box
talk
was.
about Cecile and not Cecile, Chester and Allegra?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Like, they're so cute.
they are.
Like, oh my gosh.
Hmm.
They're just adorable.
They are.
And I love when he was like, "Are you echoing?" And she's like, "You are my favorite human."
Right.
Like they're so
Oh,
dorky
I think she
and
was like,
quirky.
of all time, or something like that.
They're so dorky and
Right.
nerdy and adorable, and it's awesome.
Mm. And I
Um,
love that, like, she's like, well, you make a third so we can play Settlers of Catan. And I'm like, I've kind of low key wanted to play that for like a
and I
couple of
knew
years
I
now.
understood
Like,
why she was
oh.
so afraid to say that she loved him because of like her
Mhm.
losing people whenever she did.
Right.
Um,
But like whether or not she admitted it, like she already did. So even if she cut him loose, it would still be the raw reaction of her losing him
yeah,
because it was like you already love him. So you
yeah.
can't just magically go, "Oh, I don't love you," because you
Mhm.
do. and then not feel the repercussions of how your relationship changes because you told him no. Like,
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
And then I like when he was like, I've had like so many of these that I'm probably going to be awake for like 10 to 12 hours. And she's like, well, it's a good thing that I know how to like, deal with energy, a lot of energy. And I'm
It's
just
a
like, oh
good
my
thing that I
God.
know how to disperse energy. Yeah.
I was like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Oh. Mm. That's yeah.
um, but yeah, like it was so cool. Barry and Iris, like her cravings for the ice cream and him like going and
Mhm.
then making sure that there was like some in the fridge at the end.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. You have a whole fridge of your favorite ice cream, just so you know. Or a whole
best
freezer,
husband
sorry.
ever.
Right. But seriously, what did you think of the villain's mask? I was disappointed.
It was all right.
Yeah, I'm just like
I wasn't
the
like
whole painted face thing. Like, doesn't. I don't know. There's times when it works and times when it don't.
yeah.
Like, I was like, it would have been so cool if because I mean they had like a clock on her forehead, like
Mhm.
the fingers of the clock, the hands, and I was just like, why couldn't we have had like we didn't see her face at all. We saw her cloak, right? It looked like her head was recessed within the cloak in the very beginning, right?
Yeah.
So I was just like, why couldn't we have been wearing this awesome freaking mask with like a clock as the face,
Hmm.
and like have it like ticking or something, like because she she jumps through time, like that would have made her more memorable than, oh, it was that clock person because she stole a clock and had a clock on her forehead. It's like, I don't know, like it was a letdown. It was, I don't know, it could have been more and it wasn't. you
Yeah.
know like with her and with the outfits.
I mean,
Ah,
yeah, like the painted stuff, it it's a lot different now than it used to be.
mm-mm,
And this isn't doing it in any racial way, but
no.
um I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I mean it was okay, like most of the episode.
Yeah.
Like coming out of the episode, like you're like, oh, that was a pretty good episode, but then like the longer you think about it, it's like, well, they could have done something with this. They should have, like, the outfits should have like influenced them because it's imparting part of history with it onto that person. So it should have influenced how they spoke. Whether or not it influenced how their thought processes would be something else entirely. That would have been maybe a step too far. I don't know,
Mhm.
but at least their speech process, or like the scientist woman, I have no idea what decade she was supposed to be from, but it was in
Yeah,
that
I don't
modern
know, but like I
outfit.
liked her.
I
I liked
did.
her
I
though.
really liked her too.
She was
Yeah,
cool.
I wish that she would have, like, that out of all of them, I wish she would have remembered. You know,
Yeah.
'Cause she would have made an interesting recurring character.
Mhm.
I would have been so down for that.
Yeah.
Like, I think it would have been interesting that the only one who remembers is the one who actually studies the influences of what happened, right? Like
Mhm.
she studies the physics and whatnot of not necessarily time, but the particles that like she said, like time travelers have these particles, you know,
Yeah.
that her equipment can detect. It's like, okay, so they have kind of an understanding of this stuff. So, and she is the expert in the field that they sent. Like, I'm sure there's more people out there that are better experts than her and Barry,
Yeah.
and Chester. But like, I'm sure there's more than just like 4 or 5 people who are experts within the field of time travel, but or just the particles that are generated from time travel or anything like that, like
Mhm.
anything that she was researching. And like, I think that she should have been like, I don't know, she should have been the one to remember because that's like her field, you know? And not that she stuck around for the rest of the season, but that she could have returned later and been this really cool like instigator for another villain that came up. Like maybe she came to research something that has to do with like this person from her past who gained meta abilities and she's trying to protect herself from them because they reappeared within her life. You know, like, and so Team Flash helps her and she learns more about her field of study. Like that would have been so cool.
Mhm.
But no. Like
Yeah. I
uh,
know. I wish that we could have gotten more with her. That would have been really cool.
yeah, like missed opportunities.
Yeah.
And she could have had a total like Valley Girl accent, and then like I said, the old timey European and then the Shakespearean, you know,
Mhm.
and like I would have thought it would be freaking hilarious for the Flash to kind of for like Barry to kind of talk like Captain Picard or something, like, or like number one or any of them, like
Yeah.
that would have been hilarious. Like for him to have the grammar or you know
A heck of a light in
pauses
the
and right or like like the inflections or like the
Yeah.
pauses and the like how they speak to like try and emulate that.
Mm.
Yeah, that would have heightened the show. Would have made that episode a lot better.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, we were so close to seeing Nora. She was trying to time travel back. Wait, no, we wouldn't have seen Nora because the clock was stolen 100 years from now. So it would have been Barry's grandchildren. Dude, we were so close to seeing his grandchildren. Like,
If that car alarm goes off because of this stupid motorcycle, I swear.
oh, your neighbor's car still is a little too
Oh yeah. Mhm.
sensitive.
Mhm. It happens multiple times a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah.
Drives me nuts.
But yeah, I
I mean,
that's pretty much my ramblings
we
about
didn't
this
really have
episode.
much happen with Keone, did we?
No, I mean she went to go see Carla, her not mom, and
Yeah.
um and apparently it went fine.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think that they could have. I mean, okay, the scenes with Chalegra were amazing,
Mhm.
but I do think that maybe they could have found a way to either shave off some of the Barry bits, you know, or maybe shave off a little bit of both and make room to show us just that one coffee scene,
Yeah.
you know? Like, you tease us at the freaking beginning that she's worried and stressed out. And Barry gives her the pep talk that I am sorry did nothing for me. And I was like, if you give someone the pep talk, I expect it to be better than that. That was a little, eh, that
Medium.
was really weak,
Yeah.
you know. And I was like, that sounds like you'll be on call to go help her if she needs an excuse to get the hell out. You know, it's like, but you won't be. It almost sounds like you're trying to give her some sort of out here. Like, I was like, well, let's at least. I was like, I was excited because I wanted to see Carla again because the last time we saw her, she tested positive when everyone thought she tested negative for the Metagene.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure that was the last time we saw her when she walked out of Caitlin's lab
Yeah.
after that whole fiasco with her dad. Like, if we saw her again, it was like once or twice.
Mhm.
So I'm just like, show her to us, get her back. It's the final season. Let her return.
Yeah.
Like, not just in name, but show us her face.
Mhm.
Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. That
No,
aggravated
I
me.
understand. Um, yeah, I mean, I thought that it was interesting that they were stuck there and everything, and
Mm-hmm.
I thought that the concept was fun, but
Oh yeah,
I don't
the
really have
concept
a
was
whole lot
awesome.
else to say about it, though. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I liked those moments. I liked Chalegra and Barry and Iris, and yeah, so.
Right.
And Cecile always being able to sense when something is wrong, and you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
But I mean, that's about
awesome.
all I have.
Yeah, me too. I'm just like you feel like there was a lot during that episode, and then there
But
was.
the promo for when it comes back, though, they're bringing back Stephen Amell
Mm-hmm.
one last time, and like Wally, and they're all coming back.
Ooh, even Wally. Wally.
So these last 5 episodes are gonna be,
Amaze balls.
yeah, hopefully.
I wonder how they're bringing Arrow like Steven back because he died the last time we saw him.
Well, I think Barry is like in another realm or something like that.
Oh, okay. Makes more sense.
That's at least what it seemed like from the promo.
Right.
Let me show the
Okay.
promo on the Flash. 9:09. It's My Party and I'll Die If I Want to, featuring Stephen Amell.
It's my party and I'll cry if I want to.
This is an ad.
To get hurt.
Do
I didn't do it. I think you did. Barry, Barry, Barry. It's really you. Happy birthday.
Diggle too?
Oh,
It's been 3 years. Cheers.
3 years?
The last time I encountered Team Flash, I learned what was coming. A crisis Very, very, very. What have you been?
I'm just
Oh,
like, what?
I know that he was, you know, the black
Oh wait,
goo.
there's more. I'm not even showing it to you. Hang
Oh,
on. I'll send it to you so you can watch it.
okay. I know that he was the black goo, but every time I hear his voice, I still think of the show Heroes. He was
Yeah.
Professor. Uh,
Team Flash.
starts with an SCH.
Analysis to end the multiverse.
Yeah.
I guess it didn't take.
But
Very, very, very. What have you done this time? It's really you. Barry, let go. It's not just your world that's in danger. There's a new multiverse to replace the one that had fallen.
a new multiverse to replace the one that fell.
Everyone has to watch their life.
Hmm.
Everyone has darkness inside them. You could be a guiding light. A hero. Are you ready to keep running?
See, every time, because like the comics destroy the multiverse all the time, but they
Yeah.
always bring it back. And the way they've described this multiverse that they built and then destroyed is that with every different choice we make,
Hmm.
it creates a new Earth. Like
Yeah.
that's where your paths, you know, um, diverged. You know,
Hmm.
it's like that Donna episode, Left Turn, like or Turn Left. I'm sorry, like her life without the Doctor, the world without the Doctor. The stars are going out because the Doctor couldn't go and save the universe.
I don't want to go.
Versus, I don't want. Do not make me freaking cry.
No, the one that makes you cry is the other one.
I know. I can man. Okay, so
I didn't say it. You said it.
I didn't finish it, so I am halfway okay. But you made me think of it, so yeah,
We're missing Doctor Who. We really are.
yes, a lot. But yeah, so it's just like that, you know, like that's a world that exists. That's a version of the universe that exists because Donna made the choice to go with the Doctor, you know, to turn right
Well,
instead of
that's-
left.
no, time
So,
always changing things always comes with some type of consequence. So,
mhm,
you know,
yeah.
it's not going to be
But
exactly the way that it was
I
before you fixed it or changed it or whatever you did to it. You
right,
know.
right. Like how Diggle used to have a daughter, now he has a son.
Yeah.
Instead of Sarah, he has what's his name, Connor or something.
I don't know.
I don't.
I couldn't tell you.
Right. All I know is that in the future he not all that good.
I don't know.
He
I
not.
don't remember the names of a lot of this, especially minor
He
characters.
was the one who became the Slate of the future.
Mm.
Yeah. I think it was more of an Arrow show timeline, but I think they showed some of it in Legends, but most of it was like part of the Arrow show
Yeah.
because it dealt with the future and his daughter.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, bringing back the multiverse could, in theory, make it possible because remember, before they destroyed the universe, the now previous, then current, DC Universe, Cinematic Universe Flash was on The Flash because it was part of the multiverse.
Mhm.
But then the multiverse got destroyed, so the connection to the DC Cinematic Universe was destroyed, right?
Yeah.
And now that they're recasting the retard, uh, which is the nicest term I could call him.
They have to because he's problematic.
Yes. That's the nicest word I could use for him. Like,
They should literally just have Grant do it.
I mean, bringing back the multiverse and saving it this time instead of letting it destroy itself could point to a timeline where Grant becomes the cinematic universe's Flash. Because we haven't heard anything about a new casting for him.
I mean, I don't know if he plans to come back for that, but it would be nice if he did.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's done an amazing job, and it would link the universes together. So, I mean, I think it's a thing because they're making the Superman universe like I said, they've basically disconnected the Superman show from once Crisis was over, they separated it completely.
Mhm.
Like there's no mention of Kara in that show. Like there's no mention of anything. So once the whole like crisis happened, it severed the connection.
Yeah.
So like fixing that because they're trying to make us a TV universe on HBO now, like Marvel's doing on Disney.
Yeah. Well,
And Superman is supposed to be part
James
of it.
Gunn is running that now, so he's trying to fix what they did to it.
Right.
Actually.
So bringing Grant in, right?
Yeah.
As the Flash in the cinematic universe would tie in the TV universe in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Yeah, it's a cool idea that I hope happens because they're doing this.
Yeah, it would be nice if it did, but I don't know if
thing.
Grant plans to come back and do that again.
I don't know. I mean, it would definitely be a bigger paycheck than TV.
Yeah, but he just finished the TV
8
show.
years. Yeah.
So
over 8 years of The Flash.
I don't think that he'll.
On here, you just see it open. Like I know it's August.
Yeah.
It's just like,
so since he just finished it, I don't think that he's gonna do the movie.
No, but it'd be nice.
It would. I mean, if it was like a couple years, or if it had been a little longer, and they were gonna be casting for the Flash movie, then maybe. But like because he literally just finished filming the TV show, like I don't think that he will.
Right. So. I mean, they've already cast a different Supergirl for the whatever universe they're doing.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna have the
right?
ones that we have for the TV shows and theirs, and then we're gonna have new people for the movies.
Yeah, but they'll still be connected in some way. Because
Yeah,
there's always a multiverse. So.
Well.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much everything.
Yeah. But we have 5 more episodes to look forward to.
Boom.
And it's over. Forever.
Stop making me sad. I still have 5 episodes left.
I know. But they're gonna go by really fast.
I know. Don't make me cry. Now I'm gonna have to go through and watch Doctor Who cry moments.
We will cry properly when it's the last episode.
Yes.
But until
So-
then, we will look forward to what we are going to have and
Mhm.
try to be positive.
Yep. Until then, we will always stay true.
To who we
Everything.
are.
Yes. To everything the Flash stands for.
I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I was going for everything the Flash stands for and stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah. Like, you know.
Mm.
So I guess
Until
until
next
next
time,
time,
keep believing in
keep
the
believing in the impossible.